Hey there, members of the graveyard, and welcome back to more Bells Are Us, also known as Hell is Us. Last time, did a lot of running around, found a little town, explored the kind of extremities of the map. We're working our way towards what I believe is the second half of the map. And I believe I'm just gonna comb the outside and the edges. So let's go ahead and get started here. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. Whoa, look at this. Yes, sir. Chop him down. Oh. It's gonna summon back. We're gonna have stamina there. Need to remember to make sure I'm getting my stamina back with the life pulse ability. Very nice. Now, the Hermit. I haven't gotten any clues on how to solve this particular. So I could sit here and there's 4 things with 4 possible things each. That's by my by my rough calculations, it's about 59,000 different possible outcomes. So I'd be sitting there for quite some time. That's good math, and you can trust that. Longtime readers will know that I am no stranger to controversy. I put my neck on the line every single week to bring you, dear readers, the latest and wildest news they don't want you to hear. This week's incredible testimony comes by way of a fellow truth seeker, Mr. Anton Kozina. Mr. Kozina, a resident of Skell, was partaking in his routine weekend hike through the Sinedra forest. This time was anything but routine, however. While in the vicinity of the forest's famed fortress, he began to hear strange, unearthly noises from its direction. Despite knowing full well the penalties for trespassing near heritage sites, Mr. Kozina was compelled to investigate. As he approached, the noises became louder and louder. Now, at the base of the massive tower, and with no further answers to his quandary, he decided to climb. Up he went, several stories high, before he came to a small opening. And lo, a horrifying sight. Don't just take it from me. Here is Mr. Kozina in his own words. When I peeked into that window, Sethris saved me. The hairs on my neck stood up, nearly lost my grip. One thing's for sure, staying the hell away from that place. There you have it, folks. Incontrovertible evidence that we are indeed being lied to by the powers that be. What is the mysterious creature? An alien? A mutant? Experiment gone wrong? What else is hidden in the hollowed halls of the haunted spire? I love the world building. I'm very into it. Oh. Hello.
Knew they were coming. The demons. All in the cards, see? I watched them like a hawk. What's going on to the south? Who knows? All connected. Got to find the pattern. Been taking notes, pictures, cataloging. All on the wall there. Can't leave though, can't leave. Government dogs waiting in the weeds. Want my research. Need a zoom lens. Yes, staying right here. Need close-ups for the wall.
Okay, he wants a zoom lens. Observe, shall we? See, I wonder if these are locations for the time loop guardians that we've been accidentally killing. Here.
Don't need it.
One day someone's gonna take this goddamn Sonata. And it will be glorious. Tracing the edges. I hear monstids. The other side of this here rocks. Little 4 puzzle spinner thing over there. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. Oh, I remember this thing does a lot of damage. Yep. Scanning. See monsters off in the distance. Make sure we do swaths across the desert, even though this isn't a desert. Oh. Execution. Yep. I like how they do the parrying. Most games can be kind of parry spamish. And you just kind of get stuck parrying everything. Or at least I do, because I like parrying. But in this game, I don't feel bad about not parrying, because the only things that actually give you a juicy reward for parrying are very select moves, which makes me engage with dodging more. I like that. I like variety. With freedom, or should I say, with too much freedom, I usually lean towards either the dodging or the parrying, because one almost certainly has more benefit than the other. But I like games that have the game design of incentivizing you to engage with all mechanics. Little monster over there. We're now past the time loop. I kind of trimmed this area, but I don't think I actually did it very thoroughly. I think we kind of went to the outer extremities. Red items seem to be, or little red balls on the ground seem to be, well, you actually can get it. Hold on, I'll finish this thought in a second. So it seems like you can actually slap these guys up quite a bit when they're spawning their entity. I forget what they were called. But as you can see, I was able to take away its entire stamina bar before it fully was summoned. Making the post of eliminating the host quite easy. Are you still dangerous? Time loop is too dangerous still. Well, there are still nearby baddies still. Let's go and check that out. Up on the hilltop first. Ooh. Classic. Hanging tree. Game is pretty brutal. Like, it summons it, and just slapping it up. And now it's completely out of commission. Get the life back. Ding. Don't put me in the water, please. And now it's just completely out of commission. Yeah, that's the strap. Man, we're spiking into the red still on our audio. Sorry that I didn't catch that these first couple of episodes. Need to crank down the sound effects just a little. I wonder if it's also like the voices and stuff. I'm curious as to what they consider the voice. Let's turn down just a little bit. Maybe the voice is underneath like the monster screams. That's what seems to be the loudest. Got these lined up. Oh, I'm actually have a debuff. Ooh. This kind of fucked me up a little bit. a big heal back from that. Yeah, if you can't kind of get anything going, and you don't get any healing back, quite scary. Okay, looks like it's back. Oh, that bleed is scary. Time Loop Guardian was killed. Or how many more of those there are. Is it still not safe? Still too dangerous. Wonder if these swirlies are any indication of where more Guardians could possibly be. It's a mystery. Jury's out on if I like it or not. Oh, we've got plenty of healing. I'm just gonna pop one of these. Oh, got another one over here. Near some ruins. Yep. Plenty of dudes across the way. Okay, so dodging doesn't... I thought for some reason dodging would interrupt my life tap. Doesn't seem to be the case. What does seem to cause some problems is hitting a life pulse too soon, which I seem to sometimes do. Seems if you're just a little too early. Yeah. Oh, little combo. See if I can take you out of commission. Yes, sir. Interesting. That wasn't a time loop guardian. I wonder what signifies what is a time loop guardian. I haven't been able to piece together the differences. Basic meal. Out of the refrigerator. Good stuff. More things over here nearby. This could be a time loop guardian. Loving the environment, the music, the vibes. I'm all for it. Okay, we got them lined up here. Oh. You can kind of get comboed pretty easily. Seems the recovery from getting hit is pretty substantial. I was mashing circle during that last exchange when I got hit. Didn't seem to get much control of my character back very quickly. Doesn't seem you're put in any like soft invincibility states. Okay, you're OC. It's hard to tell when this thing's attacking. Good stab. I like that finisher. Kind of rode him around. Ooh, I think yellow items are like actual things that you can give to people, maybe? Nope. It's reading. I don't have the time for that right now. Excuse me. slurping up all this juice. This just leads back up to the town, I believe. Go ahead and take this guy out. Try to time it so that I would... Oh my god. Yeah. Cool. Again, hitting that life pulse just a little too early. Getting a lot of chugging out here in the fields. Map of Jova and the surrounding area with a route drawn by hand. So this is Jova. And going all the way through the marshes and then taking that first right. Goes to somewhere. Pantham Abbey. So there's an outpost there. Lieutenant Zhao Ru, I understand your commitment to the people of Hadia. The evac window is closing fast. The entire country will be declared a no-fly zone shortly. Any aircraft in flight without clearance will be shot down. Leaving Hadia will be next to impossible after this. I hope you know what you are doing. I have also decided to stay and help as many people as possible. If you decide to leave Jova, know that you are welcome in Lethe. From here on out, you're on our own. Godspeed. General Romeo. Owen Command. Leth. Lethe? Leth? Okay. Kind of trimming the outskirts here once again. Or drone bypass cooldown. Some bad boys here. Anyone else? It's almost to the point, oddly enough, where you're like incentivized to just kind of mash on these guys. The damage that they deal cannot outweigh your life pulsing. Or you can mess it up. Like me. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That was probably very loud. Got to put my water in front of me. I had to reach for it. Rookie mistakes. All right. Hitting a little bit of a dead end here. Can't go up that way. That dude's probably like, what the fuck? That guy just killed 5 of them. And we could barely kill any of them at all. More trimming of the outskirts. Looking like dead endage here. Little gate over here. We never checked out that like little structure all the way out here, but we are just kind of like clearing effectively. This is locked gate. You have to go all the way around to, ooh. That one's crying. An endless river of water spurts from its mouth. We can't get in from this side. Ugh. Very grim. I wonder if I can like get any of these down. Oh my god. Some of them look like children. Yeesh. Quite harrowing. Kinda doesn't sit right. For a video game, seeing that stuff displayed is just pretty rough. But in a way, it does the game justice. That's the atmosphere we're in. It doesn't pull any punches. It's in a war-stricken land, and ugly things happen during war. Not that I know from personal experience. But from what the game is showing me, that in this world, ugly stuff happens in war. Okay. I knew it was going to do a second pump of the swipes. Little execute. Whee! Slam dunk. Just making sure everything looks clear. That's the hermit's house back here, correct? Yes. Let's bump the save just real quick. Check along the backside of the hermit's house. Doesn't seem to be anything of import. All right, I think now we're gonna boogie on back to the town. So see you guys in a second. So we're back in front of the town. Forgot that I didn't read this entry. It has taken years, many long, arduous years of research. I must have scoured the entire Zeal database by now. I finally have what I think is the key to the mysterious enigma I uncovered all those years ago. A total of 5 symbols must be aligned to open the doorway. These ancient symbols are spread throughout the Acacia marshes. Even if their locations and method of activation are unknown, I was able to piece together the proper sequence. Dotted U-shape, solid light bulb, dotted cartwheel, solid and dotted V-shape, solid eye. The order in which the symbols are activated appears to be irrelevant. All of this, of course, purely theoretical. Tomorrow, I will set off in search of concrete evidence. I will start with the doorway itself, located, if my research is correct, beneath the town of Jova. I have not received official approbation to pursue this, but I'm confident that OMSIF Command will change their minds once I can demonstrate results. So that's the thing, right? That's that thing that we kind of found underneath Jova. That, like, door where you have to activate a bunch of shit. Just go ahead and get rid of all this. Mysterious liquid. Haven't gotten any new weapons, which is interesting. Let's make sure I'm not missing. We have a lot of this stuff. I wonder what the heck we even use this for. I can't even put glyphs into my weapons yet. Hopefully we unlock like some sort of blacksmith here. Perhaps we should have come here a lot sooner. Give me this. Across all active fronts and supply lines, AAF forces may encounter unmarked soldiers wearing black uniforms. All AAF forces are ordered to completely disregard and ignore these soldiers. Do not, under any circumstances, engage, impede, or otherwise interact. Their objectives are irrelevant to our own and pose no threat to AAF operations. What about you?
I don't know how you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy. That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here. Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause.
Yeah.
I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone. I think we understand each other.
Okay.
What happened here?
Justice happened here. If you think the Palamists aren't doing the same thing to us, you're a fucking idiot.
Jeez.
Jova's part of Asteria's relocation program. We were gonna get everything ready for the migrating Sabinian families. That was before these damn creatures showed up.
I'm looking for Jova's blacksmith. Have you seen him?
We had a good deal. Our Corps of Engineers went dark right about when the creatures appeared. He was gonna help rebuild Jova. If you find him, tell him he can come back. I'll go easy on him.
Where was the ON convoy going?
I have no idea, and I couldn't care less. They're either brave or stupid to have made a run for it. My money's on stupid. Wherever they're going, I'm sure they didn't get very far from their outpost.
Where's the ON outpost? Where's the ON?
The outpost is northeast of here, on the outskirts of town. It's on the street behind the blacksmith's forge.
Street?
It's the greatest country on this spinning ball of ours. Well, if it wasn't for the Palamists bringing us down several notches. When we finally get rid of them, Hadia will rise like it once did under King Astor. He was by far our greatest monarch. Look at what we've accomplished with fewer men and resources. We've captured the entire province of Umbrahan and pushed into Argola. I'm guessing we would have Trisk, the capital city of Argola, if it weren't for those damn things. The Asterian armed forces will swing around and liberate Jahania when the fighting resumes.
Not even this guy knows the monsters are. Nobody knows what the monsters are. I like that. There's times when, like, games, the crazy monsters or whatever are like a completely normal thing and no one seems to be fazed by them whatsoever. Except for me. So I like that it's an emergent thing that's just happened and no one has any idea of what it really is, and there's like this religious zealotry that's kind of like shooting heads or tails between it. But yeah, it's good stuff. I like it.
You know the saying, right? ON peacekeepers are as useful as a second asshole on your elbow. Useless outsider trash.
Jeez.
We are superior in every way. We've dominated the arts, business, education, and politics for decades, if not centuries. We need to progress. The only way to achieve greatness is to rid ourselves of the Palamist swine. They're drowning in their own filth. We need to step on their heads and hold them underwater. If we let them, those bastards will drag us down with them.
Jeez. A little bit of...
They're insects.
Reminds me of some group of people.
Family in the marsh. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the Palamists in the forest? Killing their women and children and sending their men to work camps? But they're not women. They're not children. And they certainly aren't men. When you have a cockroach problem in your home, you don't negotiate with the vermin to leave. You exterminate them. I don't know what they are, but I do know they aren't interested in the town. If they were, I wouldn't be standing here. I sent a scouting party to try to figure out what we're dealing with here, but they never came back. I've been observing them for quite some time. They have no discernible pattern, rules, or hierarchy. In fact, the only thing they seem interested in is that strange dome-like mass in the marsh. My guess is they came out of it. I'd order a salvo on the damn thing, but I don't want to kick the hornet's nest.
All right. Learned quite a bit from that one guy. What's up, fellas?
Yeah, see that guy? Looking through the binoculars, standing safely behind the sandbags? That's the captain. I suggest you chat with him before you wander into trouble.
Thanks. What about you?
Yeah, see that guy?
Oh.
See that?
This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. 2 years and we're just getting started. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor bullshit. It's about time we rid ourselves of the Palamists. I'll drink to that.
Good Lord. We have got some Kool-Aid drinkers, that's for damn sure. Batteries, small, open up. Oh.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night. And I deserve it. I knew all of them. We were neighbors. I taught their children. Those kids were my life. Rebecca, Talum, Justina, especially little Cyril Kun. I want to remember who I was back then, before all of this happened. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Sethers, forgive me.
Here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good Lord Almighty. Sounds like children screaming. Hello? You okay?
His gaze be upon you, my son. You're not from here, are you? I know everyone around here, and yet there is a way about you that is familiar to me.
Who are you?
I am Abbot Jaffer, the spiritual leader of Patham Abbey. My life started here, and it seems it will end here. I don't know where you are from, but I'm afraid you've wandered into hell.
Where's the Abbey?
It's southeast of Jova, sitting on a rocky plateau. From the marshes you can see its beautiful golden spheres and Sethrus's ever-watchful eye. Tread lightly, my son. Captain Voss sent some of his men to ransack the Abbey. He's obsessed with finding a treasure that does not exist. They can keep beating me for as long as they want. I have no idea what they are talking about.
What happened
Brutal.
here?
Madness and hatred happened here, and lots of it. When I finally managed to get back from Tulsi, I rushed to my brother's home only to find my niece Rebecca orphaned. Then the soldiers began to round up the villagers. When they kicked in the door, I told her to hide. I gave myself up.
Do you know where I might find the blacksmith?
Even before all this started, he was often gone. A dark burden weighed on him. I sincerely hope he has escaped Jova with the ON convoy. Pray, my son. Pray he hasn't been shipped off to the prison camps.
Did you happen to see where the convoy went?
Lieutenant Rue came to negotiate my release. Captain Voss would hear none of it. I heard their trucks leave the outpost this morning. Many roads lead outside the marsh. Sadly, my situation prevented me from seeing where they went.
Yeah.
Where's the ON outpost?
It's not far.
Yeah. Do we know
Your
what that
niece,
is?
Rebecca, is she okay?
How long can a young child survive in these horrible conditions? Could you be so kind as to check in on her? The last time I saw her was in my brother's home. It's the building with the treehouse next to it.
Okay.
Why is Captain Voss doing this to you?
Captain Voss is a criminal and thief parading as a soldier. You don't believe me? Look inside his trucks. They are filled with things he stole from Palamist families. It is the reason why he arrested me. He can beat me as long as he likes. My answer will always remain the same. There is nothing of value in the Abbey besides our barrels of mead. The roots of hatred run deep and far across Hadia. This isn't the first time we've been caught in a perpetual cycle of violence. Sethrus's benevolence lives in all of us. But the serpent also lives in us.
Okay. We'll have it in
He
hell
does
action.
not dare show himself until the laws and customs have fallen. When that happens, you will quickly realize that the chains holding civilized men are weak. Steel yourself, my son. The serpent strikes when we are at our most vulnerable.
Damn. Oh,
This war is a sword sharpened by propaganda and religious intolerance, slicing and dicing up what generations built over centuries within days. The exchange of cruel and violent acts and the lies perpetuated by the media all played their part. I was shocked to hear that even priests were involved in spreading hateful rhetoric. Now look at us. I see only darkness ahead, but I have faith in Setharus. I believe Hadeans can quell their emotions and come back to reason. They must, or all will fall to ruin.
This is the first, like, really religious guy, like Abbot, you know? It's interesting hearing his stances on some of the general knowledge questions.
Lieutenant Rue was the first outsider I ever encountered. She was as curious about our customs and traditions as I was about hers. This Buddha she spoke of is a fascinating figure. I was saddened to hear that the outside world seems to fall prey to the same dark impulses as Hadeans, which is partly why the peacekeepers exist. Being a peacekeeper is admirable. Risking one's life for the betterment of others is a noble pursuit. No matter how hard they try, I refuse to hate them and never will. We both share the same land and God. There is plenty of room for peaceful coexistence, and Setharus has plenty of love to spare. I'm not naive. I understand why things are the way they are, but that doesn't mean I have to accept them. How do we stop the spread of hatred from one generation to the next? I lack the wisdom to know the answer, but know where to begin. I need to start with the next generation. The children of this war must let go of their hatred if we are to climb out of the hole we dug for ourselves. There is a moment in history that all palamists should reflect on, if not regret entirely. The country was ruled by a heavy-handed theocracy, with one thing in mind: power. A young charismatic erudite named Sabingo wrote several Reformation theses, which gained popularity. What did the Palamist traditionalists do? They hunted them down. They accused them of heresy and burned them at the stake.
God.
They were Palamists who only wanted reform. Nothing is easier than listening and finding common ground. It is effortless compared to the alternative. That moment of hubris sent us on the path of endless wars. We don't learn from our mistakes. We only seem to repeat them.
Oh. Seems like
the guards speaking of such.
You reap what you sow.
If what they describe is accurate, then the darkest days are ahead of us. In specific passages, the Holy Kata speaks of TR's demons. Some of these passages relate to the curse of TR, brought on by the great sins of destructive emotions. These writings were meant to be interpreted as metaphors and stories, to teach and inform us. Could this be happening? May his eye protect us.
Ah, jeez, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Poor bastard. Next time he falls, I'll let him choke a little longer.
I don't know if I like these people. If I get an option to make their lives a little worse, I might take it. Not gonna lie. Shit. I need an item. Locked doors, mysterious glyphs. Locked from the other side. Can't get to the other side. Please, I just want to do things. Okay. That needs a key. Key in the doghouse? No. Of course not. Sure I'm not skipping any houses. That's the sad girl's house. She's very sad. Reasonably so. Some very grim nature that they were alluding to.
Move along. This house has been requisitioned by the Asterian Armed Forces to serve as Captain Voss's field office.
I definitely want in here.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions. I'm getting the impression that Captain Voss is tired of hearing the same tune over and over again. I need to learn some new pieces before I end up against the wall.
Here.
This is precisely what I need. I'm sure Voss will
Nice.
appreciate this one, at least for a while. I'd feel more comfortable learning one more piece, though. Hopefully Voss will stop staring daggers.
Of course,
in
there's
my
one more
direction
piece.
now. Even if each of these compositions sounds more dreadful than the last.
Sure, let me just scrounge it up. Ancient censer. Bronze container with small holes along its body and peculiar markings on the side. Right? I'm sure I'll figure out what to do with that. No problem. Let's continue clearing out the town. About you. Hello.
I should be at the Abbey, trashing the place. I bet those lucky bastards over there are filling their pockets with gold.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening. I've been there. You are missing out.
We caught one of these scumbags scavenging for food in one of the houses. A few ripped fingernails later, he gave up the rest. They were hiding like rats down in the old well. This filth got off easy if you ask me.
This shit will never end. I need to get the fuck out of here. I had no choice, man. Voss and his goons look at magazines to see if we fired. Whatever you're doing in Jova, make it short.
These are the scumbags that hung the Sabinian family. What a waste of ammunition. They should have let me do it my way. They would have suffered for days.
Not good. Oh, I think we've been here before. Yeah, we've been up on this gate before, I believe. Seems very familiar. There's a little grave here, I think. Yep, we've definitely been here. All right. Onward we go. Through the really, really happy village. Oh. Little parkouring to uncover nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Need this. Dear Henry, I hope this letter finds you, my love. If you are reading this, then you have found us in Jova. The evacuation of Tulsi was hectic, but we eventually made it out and were relocated here. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, it seems. A few weeks after we arrived, we came under siege by Asterian forces. They have occupied the town and we are moving everyone out in the morning. I have no idea where they are taking us. Anna is terrified and misses you. She asks about her family daily. I've left my rosary for you with this letter. Please find us, Henry. My prayers are with you. Love, Camille and Anna. Asunder. Isn't that the guy looking for his family keepsake? Stealing this. Not a happy ending. Yeah, these people aren't good. They're not great. I got a feeling there's people like this on both sides, though. Oh. What's this, you might ask? Don't mind me or my flying drone. You know nothing and see nothing. Going up on the roof. Ecstasy. Suppressor. Grief damage. Rage damage. Terror damage. All of it suppressed. Relevant items. Never have the right item. I think I can talk to this guy again. Let's see.
What now?
What's going on at the Abbey?
The Abbey is off limits, and it's under investigation. We believe these priests are spies and informants for the enemy. We'll get to the bottom of this very soon.
What's going on with the priest?
And here I thought we had an understanding. That priest is an AAF problem. He's a goddamn spy. End of story.
Me and you are gonna have a problem. That's all I know. Give me 3 seconds. Little square button action, and it'll be right as rain. Locked. Always. Okay. Not a lot going on here. I thought there would be more to uncover. This just leads back to seemingly nothing. We can go up here, but this also just leads to a dead end, I'm sure. Double checking. Yep. Little graveyard out here. Shout outs to our subscribers. Welcome to the graveyard. Okay. I think that's about all we can do here. Pretty sure. I mean, I've combed it well enough. There's probably something I'm missing, I'm sure. Chatted everyone. Let's try and check the middle a little bit more. I think I maybe skimped on exploring the center sections here. Nope. Not a realdoor.com. It's all fake doors. Can't go in there. This is a dog.
Found the poor pup whimpering alone in a house, just abandoned there by the owners. Unbelievable how utterly heartless these palamists are. He's in good hands now, though. Hey, hands off. I found him. He's mine now.
Here you go.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Okay. Can't free the dog, because she wants it. Can I get into this house? Locked from the other side. But of course. Why wouldn't it be? I'm gonna get to do something one of these days, and you're all gonna be sorry.
They recently assigned me to this battalion. I needed a breather after we pushed through Umbrahan. I heard rumors about what was going on behind the front lines. That shit in the forest. That isn't me. The Asterian army is filled with men like Vass. And he is as filthy as they come.
Ooh. I've been let in. To interact with that stuffed elephant?
Damn it! Of course I drew the short straw. The worst cleanup job in town and I pull it.
Not great. Mead. Captain's office. Mystery uncovered. Oh, you don't think that this alcohol could give it to a thirsty guard and they'd let me in? Something is blocking the door. This is the place with the treehouse next to it. Can I go up in the treehouse? Nope. Little girl? You okay? There's a ladder that goes up.
Dear diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared. Uncle Jaffer is the only one who still plays with me. He says we should all go to the lake with him. He says it's safer there, but I don't want to leave my friends.
She's alive.
You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hey, who are you?
I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova and the bombs fell from the sky. I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. Parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded.
What happened here?
The soldiers rounded up everyone. Uncle Jaffer told me to hide when they entered the house. They arrested him and they took him somewhere else. The soldiers separated everyone. The men, the women, the children. People were screaming and crying when they were being forced into the buses. The soldiers didn't take everyone, though. The rest were brought into the forest across the marsh. Only the soldiers came back.
I saw your uncle. He's gonna be alright.
Thanks, Zethyrus. Uncle Jaffer is like all the great saints in the stories he used to read to me. He told me about the great holy men who fought against the Sabinian sinners. Uncle Jaffer always gives so much to help others in need. Zethyrus would never let him die. He wouldn't.
So, I'm looking for the blacksmith. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him very well. I think he doesn't like kids much. I saw some villagers leaving with the, ON peacekeepers on their white trucks.
Hey, did you see where the white trucks went?
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind the hill with the ancient monuments. We can see them from here.
Huh?
Miss Haley taught us about Hadia. She told us that the Sabinians were horrible people who always wanted to hurt us. And they gave us examples of what happened in our history. King Astor was a very mean man who wanted to eliminate all the Palamists. The Sabinians think he's a hero. It's true. Look at what they did to us in Jova. Miss Haley was right. They all hate us. I want this to end. I want my mom and dad to tell me everything will be okay. I want to play with my baby brother in the treehouse. I want to go to school. I want to play with my friends in the marsh. I want to listen to Uncle Jaffer's sermons. I want things to go back to normal. I don't think they ever will. They were always nice to me. Sal wanted me to stay with them at their
Oh
own.
my god.
I didn't
It's
want
heavy.
to. This is my home. She came to see me in secret and make sure I had food. This morning, she told me she was leaving. She wanted me to leave Jova with them. I told her I was staying for Uncle Jaffer. She gave me more food and said goodbye. I hate them. They killed my mom and dad. They killed my baby brother. He was only 5. Miss Haley was right about them. They're not people. They're all murderers. Everyone I know is gone.
God.
They're with Zethris now, in the higher place.
This voice actor's killing it.
Uncle Jaffer
A little too much.
talks about it in his sermons. It's where we go when we die. It's a place that has no memories. You only feel happiness. It's where my mom and dad, baby brother are. They're demons. They're here because of the Sabinians. They're friends with the demons. They don't attack them. See? They're friends with them. I don't need this. I don't.
Stiff drink.
I don't.
Right. Sorry about all that. I guess I shall go back to father, or the abbot rather. No, his niece is okay. I don't think it'll be long till someone finds her though. Kind of a bad hiding spot. We were able to go in here. Yep. Scene. We've been out there, I believe. That doesn't open. The well? Oh, this is where people were hiding. They said that this is where like that group of people were hiding. Oh. The store. Oh, that's right. We ran past this lot. This, all of this. Yep. Oh. Familiarity. Have to keep a strong mental image of the map. There isn't one. So let's see. Ooh. Seem like a guy.
Good haul. We usually don't find much in these backwater Palamas shitholes. Last time we hit, we barely filled up one truck. Voss is happy. And if Voss is happy, we're happy. He keeps the real good stuff in his office. We'll be living large after this.
Hey, you gonna let me in?
Move along. Move along.
Move along. Move along. What about you? Some meat?
Look what the cat. Look what. Look what. Look what.
All right, he didn't want any of that. What about this guy being like, I'll drink to that?
We got
Okay. They have everything they need, apparently. Woo, boy. Righty, well. I think the only thing I know for sure to do is to go back and talk to the father. Daughter's okay.
I found your niece. She's okay.
Thanks, Zethris. She was always brighter than the other kids. When we leave this place, and we will, I'll take her somewhere peaceful and quiet.
Okay. This is the blacksmith's house. All right, and it's locked from the other side. I think that about wraps up Jova. Not gonna lie. Didn't get much accomplished because everything's locked and or can't really do much. Pretty sure we scoured it thoroughly. I think the only thing left to do is go to the blacksmith, which you'll just have to do next time. So we're right around when we usually stop. This episode was heavy. This game is not for kids, like, at all. This is some heavy storytelling, one that I have not experienced in quite some time. Even though we just played Expedition 33 earlier in this year, this stuff goes beyond those adult topics that were present in Expedition 33. Very brave to make a game like this. I wouldn't say that such a heavy and thick environment such as this, with the overtones and the subject matter that's present in this game, it's hard to say if that would be popular. But piece of art that I am enjoying quite a bit. It is hitting at those heartstrings and giving that odd satisfaction of finding something that is gritty, dark, and real. And that's why I really don't mind doing the combat or walking around and just seeing what I can and can't do. Yeah, I think that covers little closing thoughts about how I feel. We're about 3 episodes in. Might as well give some thoughts and feelings. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great tomorrow, a great day after that. I hope a magical balloon comes into your life tomorrow and you pick it up and it carries you away to wherever you want to go safely, completely safe. I hope that the next shower you have, infinite hot water, and it doesn't cost you any more in your water bill. I hope the next time you brush your teeth, feel refreshed, clean, and confident in your smile. I hope the next time you eat a vegetable, it fills your body with all the nutrients that it needs to be healthy and happy, live a long time. All right, that's all for me. We'll catch you on the next one, guys.